So what did you feel the atmosphere was like tonight?
Well, it was more of a playoff style NCAA type atmosphere. It was great to have the kids here and support us and get excited about even just basketball, but even watching women's basketball. And and it's also just good to hopefully let them be a part of that experience for themselves and for them, each of them, to look to a more brighter future for themselves, and whether that's going to school and college or even playing sports. So it was a great atmosphere. They did a great job of being enthusiastic and screaming. They enjoyed the music, I think, more than the game.
But yeah, they love that music.
Yeah, but it was great.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, when the crowd meter got louder than any of the men's games I've ever been to. So you feel that created maybe future women's basketball fans and future Xavier students?
Hopefully. I think that's one of the purposes and one of the things that's why we do it. But, because a lot of our fan base is, families and elderly, older couples and things like that. So hopefully we can even expand upon the fan base that we have now, and hopefully that's the beginning of it with bringing the kids in.
So what do you feel the impact of today's game is going to be, like on the community? Do you feel that...
between that and what we did for, the bounce-a-thon or whatever it was called for Lauren Hill, just getting the community involved, I think, is a major part of women's basketball, but a part of who we are as a family here at Xavier. It goes kind of beyond the game of basketball. Xavier does a great job of doing things for the community and people in need, and that's one thing that we kind of want to always do no matter what.
Yeah, Xavier's one of the leaders in community service?
Yeah, absolutely.
Over 200 hours a team, something like that?
Yep.
Nice. So do you feel the young ladies felt like rock stars today out there with signing the autographs?
I think so. But that's the thing about that's the great thing about seeing them every game. Every game they should feel like that, whether there's 50 kids or 5,000 kids. So, but I thought it was great for them to experience that atmosphere and get those nerves and get the adrenaline pumping to make it a game, have that payoff in March. So. But yeah, they're definitely should feel important. They've worked really hard to get to this point in their careers, and hopefully they continue to embrace that and pursue other opportunities after college. So excellent. Definitely.
What do you feel they improved on during this game?
Our team, I think our defense was outstanding. We took them out of a lot of things took them out of what we like to say a lot of their practice habits. So I think our defense was awesome. Our rebounding, we played tough on the defensive end today, and I thought that was different than we probably did in the first game. But we still have ways to improve, just like everywhere, offensively and defensively, and really proud of the team for their defensive efforts today.
Yeah, I had read that your opponents had been averaging around 80 a game.
Yeah, definitely. And that was one of our goals, is to kind of, obviously, this is our first time being on the road, but to take them out of that and for them to make them play our style and our type of game. So we knew we were going to be tough. We knew we were going to have to grind it out. So
on the offensive end, where do you feel you need to improve the most? More interior or exterior?
Yeah, it's just a team effort. It goes both ways. I feel like we missed opportunities. We missed some easy shots. We missed some opportunities to make an extra pass. I think it goes both ways. I think even in transition, we missed some opportunities that we typically would have taken. So I don't know if the defensive was a part of that, or if it was just us maybe so locked into to guarding them. But we just missed some things. Hopefully we'll get that back.
So how do you feel it prepares you for conference play?
Just like KK said, I mean, Simo's done a great job of running some sets, and they have different people that they can go to get a bucket when they need one, and very, very similar of a conference. I mean, I think the Big East is a lot stronger, a lot bigger, a lot more physical. But their post players definitely matched our physicality today. So, I think that's definitely was very similar to a Big East game, and hopefully we can build upon that for the time conference starts.
Excellent. Thank you, Coach.